identify yourself as a dark girl.
Yes, I do.
That's weird. Why would they say that?
Tell me your story about how you feel about this.
How I feel.
Why do you consider yourself a dark girl?
It's because I consider myself as a dark girl. It's because from the time I was small, I was called a black girl by pretty much everyone in my family, including my mom and my dad. People refer to me as a black girl more than my own name. So if I'd be walking down the hall, they would call me Cutby, which means dark girl. So I guess I'm used to it. I guess I just sort of saw myself that way from the time I was small.
Please stand clear of the doors. The doors are not closing.
Next.
How do you feel about people calling you, people from other like cultures, saying that you're dark or you're?
What I know is that people of other cultures do not use it as a derogatory term, not as much as people from my own family do. So it doesn't bother me that other people from other cultures call me that, because it's just like, oh, I'm a dark girl. There's nothing to it. But people from my own family say it in a way that means I'm ugly or I'm not as good as other people in my family, and it hurts.
Do you think that being dark makes you ugly?
No. When I was little, I guess I used to think that way internally. I never really spoke about it, but I guess I really did think that me, myself, as a dark-skinned girl was ugly. But now, not so much, because as I talk more about it, and I realize I'm not that ugly. I'm beautiful just the way I am. My dark skin is beautiful just as light skin is beautiful.
How has being considered a dark girl impacted your life?
It's impacted me in ways that I used to think that I wasn't worthy of certain things. I wasn't worthy of being called beautiful. I wasn't worthy of the attention. And when I did get that attention from other people, it was in a negative light. So I learned to shrink away from that attention and become introverted and shy. Because being invisible was more safe than being out there and having people call me names based on my dark skin.
How do you feel about skin lightening and brightening products?
I hate it. I think it's, as a dark skinned girl, you doing that is a betrayal to your own race. Think about it. If you have a daughter and she's going to be dark skinned and you're using bleaching creams, what message does that send to her? You're telling your daughter that she's not beautiful by using bleaching cream on your own skin. I think that's a betrayal, and I think you're an idiot for using that stuff because you don't even know how much mercury is in that stuff. And don't you know that that stuff is cancerous? It can give you cancer. And God made you the way you are for a reason. God loves you the way you are. The way you were born is the way you're meant to die. And that's beautiful. So.
Do you think that guys have the same kind of issues with being dark than girls do? And in what way?
I think they do have issues, but not the same kind of issues related to beauty. I think that guys have those issues when they're looking for a certain woman because they want, I personally see something wrong when a dark-skinned guy doesn't see a dark-skinned girl as beautiful, because that kind of seems like self-hatred because you're not loving what looks like you. So yeah.
Would you get yourself a dark-skinned or light-skinned guy?
It doesn't matter. What matters is the person's personality and how they're compatible with you personality-wise. Because looks fade, but personality stays.
So if one of your brothers brought home some light-skinned girl who had no type of personality whatsoever, what would you do?
Well, I can't really do anything because that's my brother's relationship with his girl.
But how would you feel about it?
If she didn't have personality, I wouldn't like her based on her personality. I wouldn't like her. It's not like I would care if she's dark skinned or light skinned, okay, whatever. That's my brother's girl. I have to respect her anyway.
How would you feel? How do you feel that your brothers only want light-skinned girls?
It's very hurtful to me because when they say I want a light-skinned girl, it's like a slap in my face because you're saying that people that look like me, who are like me, are not good enough for you. And in a way, you're also saying that they're not beautiful, and that in some ways that we're different from fair-skinned girls, which we're not. We're all people on the inside. Look what's inside and not
Scarborough
what's
is the station
outside.
now. Scarborough.
Have your parents ever directly told you that they wish that you were as dark as you were?
Not my dad, because my dad loves me just the way I am, and that's why I gravitate towards him more. Like, I'm more closer to him emotionally than I am with my mom, because my mom has told me that I'd be beautiful if I wasn't so dark-skinned, and she has told me that I wasn't pretty in front of other people. If telling me that I'm not pretty is one thing, but to say that when I'm with other people is embarrassing and humiliating, and it cuts deep.
Please stand clear of the doors. The doors are now closing.
Now what?
Now what? What are you gonna do with this?
I don't know.
Why are you